turn this shit down while I issue my statement. It needed a moment of silence. Nigga, we made it.
2, 1. Come on, let's do it! Woo! Yeah! Whatever, my Broncos so bad.
All right. So first we got to say congratulations, Travis Hunter and his lovely wife. They're saying he did it. He walked down the aisle. He got married against what everybody was telling him not to do. This post said he got married without a prenup. I don't know if he got a prenup or not, but, I hope he did. But, congratulations to him for, securing his wife, and congratulations to his wife for securing the bag, right? So as we can see in this video, they're saying this is a wedding gift he got her, right? And I think it's a car, right? I'm not sure what type of car this is. I think they were saying it's a G-Wagon. I'm not 100% sure. They were saying it's like a $500,000 car right here, and she secured it, man. She secured the bag. Hopefully they do last. I'd like to see people come together. There's a lot of people who are like wishing bad on them or telling him he made a huge mistake. He's a smart young man, and hopefully he did make a good decision. Hopefully he vetted this woman. They've been together for a few years, so but as we all know, there are two moments when women change the most, and one is when you get married, and the other one is when she has your baby. Like, those are things that sometimes end up changing the chemistry in a woman's head and make her start doing some crazy things sometimes. So hopefully he doesn't have to go through any of that. But like I said, definitely congratulations to them. I'm like, to be honest, I look back at things now, and I would say if I was gonna sign the papers, sign my rights away, get married in that fashion, then I wish I would have done it at a younger age. So at least at a younger age, you got time to if she does end up taking all your shit 5-6 years later, you still relatively young, relatively at a good age to start building your life back up. The thing is, a lot of these older guys that they were in 10, maybe 15, maybe even 20-year marriages, they get divorced, they lose half their shit, they got to pay alimony and all this other stuff. Like, sometimes when that happens, they're up in their late 30s, 40s, sometimes in their 50s. And like at that age, that can be a lot to recover from. Not only financially, but mentally, and just putting your life back together can be difficult, and getting back out there in the world. Hopefully, if you're that age and you went through that, you just go ahead, take a trip to Sasua. You'll be fine. You can go get a little mental reset out there or something like that. But for him, being a young dude, this may be a mistake. This may be something he looks back and says, like, dang, I should have listened to all those older guys that were telling me something. But at least he's young enough to where it won't really affect him that much further going on down in life, because even if their relationship breaks up, whether he, in the NFL now, traveling state to state, and she's at home, whether she starts cheating or he starts cheating, or maybe she just gets bored or whatever, right? She gets bored, or she feels like she wants to get a piece of the spotlight and want to start doing rapper baby mama type activities. Yeah, like all of that is stuff that could happen. But at the end of the day, as long as he loves her, as long as he sees that she got good wife qualities, good motherly qualities, because we don't know her, right? We don't know her. I don't think anybody knows her better than herself, one, and then him. So maybe he probably knows something that we don't know. But then again, he could have that one-itis, right? A lot of us, especially when we were younger, like, we could have been with a girl that was probably not the best for us, but we just were so infatuated with her and the relationship that it led us to, wanting to stay with her and look past all of those red flags, right? So maybe he's going through that. That happens a lot of the times when you're young and you've been with somebody so long. And men, especially when we haven't been hurt and haven't been through certain things and just kind of green to the world, we love very hard. We're gonna be with that woman. Yeah, it's okay, babe. I'm gonna go ahead and take you to this party. I'll just wait outside in the car. But eventually, as we get older, we understand that we definitely want someone that we are compatible with, somebody that's going to listen, someone that's going to play her role. You know, not somebody that's gonna be so much different from us. Like, different can be cool in some aspects. Like, say she knows how to do stuff that you don't. Like, you're unorganized as fuck and she's very organized. Like, that type of different works, because that's more so like, okay, we're completing each other, rather than, okay, she likes to party, drink, do all this stuff, listen to music that I don't listen to, and I don't do any of that stuff. That's the type of things that's gonna separate the relationship, because her, with all the money that she has, you know, she may, and to me, you know, everything is a lot of speculation. That's why we can't put too much on them. But she doesn't seem like the type of woman that's really like, oh yeah, I need to improve myself, I need to work on these things, you know. But him, as a man and as an athlete, as a high level athlete, he understands that there's always room for improvement, room to get better in any and all aspects of life. A lot of times women don't really understand that. They feel like, no, a guy should just love me how I am, I'm perfect the way I am. And it's because of the conditioning, all the media and other women telling them that they don't need to get better in life, you know. So it's like very few women that understand like self-improvement and understand like, yo, like there are things that I can do to be better. You know, I can read some books, I can learn some things, I can try doing stuff a little bit different. But like I said, all of that is to be seen. Hopefully they do have a lifelong marriage. You know, I'm not someone that even really believes in divorce. I think if you get married, you should be locked in for life, beyond like extenuating circumstances when it comes to like, you know, if she's cheating or just being like totally unruly, making your life a living hell. Like, yeah, go ahead, get divorced. And same like on the woman's side, you know, if your man's being like super abusive or physically or emotionally, or he's just not doing the things that he's supposed to do as a man, and you've tried to get him on the right path and influence him to do the right things, then yeah, you probably need to bail. Now, if it's kids in a situation, that makes it a little bit more different, because I feel like you should be even more locked in when it's kids involved. So yeah, even if your baby daddy is a bum, that's your bum, you need to keep him. Even if your baby mama is unruly, that's your unruly hoe, you need to keep them, because at the end of the day, like a two-parent households, like kids from two-parent households need to see their parents interacting in a healthy manner. So like, maybe y'all not perfect for each other, but if y'all know how to keep it, you know, cool, and make sure the kids, because it's about them, right? You got to put them first and make sure the kids have that healthy environment, then that's always going to be good. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about Travis Hunter. Do you think he's making the worst mistake of his life? Do you think this gonna end bad, or do you think people are tripping? Need to let them do him, let them do them. He's a smart kid. We can all agree that he's a little bit green, and we were all green at some point, maybe not at this age, like after college type vibes, but you know, it was a time in our life when we was green to what was really going on, man. And you know, we had to learn our lessons. Sometimes I've said before, a lot of men, you can't just tell them nothing. Sometimes they gotta learn their own lessons. So it just is what it is, man. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about this. As always, love y'all. I'm out.